Good morning. Good morning to all Imps fans and welcome to the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, live and direct, back again after a big massive smile on my face where I am reacting to last night's 2-0 win against Notts County in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy last night, which the name has changed from the Papa John's Trophy to this new Bristol Street Motors Trophy, which in my opinion, I think they should have kept it as the Papa John's Trophy because it's easier for people to know, although we just call it the Mickey Mouse Cup. But obviously, today, Cornell B, is doing a match reaction to Lincoln City winning 2-0 last night against Notts County in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. How does that make me feel? Before I react to it, I want to say thank you very much to the 450 subscribers who are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Absolutely means the world. Keep on smashing likes, keep on pressing the subscribe button, keep on leaving your reactions, your opinions in the comments box. It'll be very, very appreciated. Love to get it up to 451. It'll be very, very appreciated. Please keep smashing the subscribe button and likes too. And thank you for watching the content on Cornell's podcast show, which I've been putting a lot of football content and all things as well. Hoping you guys will be able to check it out as well. And also big up every single Irish fan, to all my Irish fans who are basically following me on social media and on my YouTube channel as well. So shout out to every single Irish fan. So let's get into the video. So last night, Lincoln City, beat Notts County 2-0. Let me say it again. 2-0. 2-0. I might do this rap thing. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. After 2 goals from the 2 Jacks, Jack Barbers and Jack Vale, his first goal in an Imps shirt since coming on loan from Blackburn. How wicked is that for him and a confidence boost for him? First of all, I gotta be honest, I really like the lineup that I like the way that Tom Shaw basically set us up last night. I really liked it. And obviously there were to be changes because Saturday just gone, when we played against Morecambe in the FA Cup first round, we was embarrassed. We got beat because we gifted Morecambe in the FA Cup the 2-1 win, which it should have been the other way around. It should have been us. But to win last night 2-0 and then to be into the knockout stages of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy competition, this is the only cup competition that we're in. Because I want us to go to Wembley. I want us to go all the way in this competition and really have a trophy. Because when the new manager comes in, then it will be a test for him to not only just test him as a manager / a head coach, but to test him in style of play and what formation he will have us, what tactics and style and formations that he will set us up as. Because last night was a brilliant performance. I like the pressing, I like the pressure that was applied onto Notts County. Notts County couldn't handle us. Even though they had very good, decent spells in the game from the first half and second half. But it was all us. We had to bounce back. We had to bring the bounce back ability last night. We had to go on and get the win because we needed that confidence boost going into Port Vale this Saturday because we got a very important home game. Even though despite the league is the only option for us to be focusing on this season. I mean, I can understand that competitions can be a bit of a distraction, but also we need some life in it. We needed that bounce back ability. We needed that fighting spirit. We needed that determination. We needed that fight. We needed that sustainability and say, you know what, us Lincoln City are gonna go for it. Are gonna go for this competition this season because last season we came up short. We only got as far as the quarterfinals. We needed to go in and win the game. We needed to win this game last night, and we did. First goal, brilliant pressure from brilliant goal from Jack Barbers. What a pass. Brilliant pass from Ethan Aron. I thought that the first chance from McCarmer obviously was very unlucky. You know, I think we could have had 2 or 3 goals there last night. But you know what? 2-0 is the best result. I thought Jack Vale to score his first goal, brilliant. I thought we played with attacking intensity. That's the attacking intensity that we Lincoln City need to be playing with this season. Because us Lincoln City can do it. The players can do it. The players have got the confidence, and they don't worry what's going on behind the scenes. Don't worry about who's gonna be the manager, who is gonna take the role. All the players have to do is focus on their role for the team, because that's important. I thought O'Connor played really well. I thought the whole team played really well. TJ, decent performance. I thought Jordan Wright pulled off some very crucial saves, and that's the reason why he signed the contract. And he wants to be number one for the goalkeeper, despite the club already had made their plans already that Lucas Jensen is the proper number one for our club. And so far, so good this season. He's been doing well with 5 clean sheets this season. I'd love him to get 6 clean sheets this season, and more to come, because last season he was brilliant for Acton Stanley and got 10. And I feel he can aim for that this season. So big up Lucas Jensen. But Jordan Wright, fantastic last night. I thought he played really well in goal, and he really showed his true colours in goal, and he really put his 100% effort and his determination in goal last night was absolutely brilliant and spot on. Obviously, our back line, O'Connor, brilliant, fantastic. TJ, Borobers, brilliant. I thought Brown was decent, had a decent game. Please don't get me wrong. Yes, it wasn't his very best, but you know what? Jayden Brown will work on it, and he'll get better and better, and he will improve after game after game after game. Yes, it's frustrating when you're not playing and you're on the bench and you don't get the playing time you deserve. But one thing for sure I will say is that obviously the harder Jayden Brown works, the more impacts he's going to make. Our midfield had a change last night. Tom Shaw changed the midfield last night. He went with Ethan Aron and Smith in midfield. Obviously, I think Ethan Aron had a decent game. Obviously, I thought TJ had a decent game as well last night. It was pretty obvious, obviously, but he learned from his mistake from the FA Cup of gifting the goals on Saturday. But one thing for sure I will say is that the more better that TJ Omer will get, the more confident and improved that he will be. But our midfield, Smith and Ethan Aron, I thought they played a decent game. I thought Smith really gave his all last night. Ethan Aron, I think I can see his form is starting to go down a bit, so he needs that confident boost. And he can put when he puts the tackles in and he plays his best game, you see the very best of Ethan Aron. But I thought our midfield worked very, very decently and played really, really well. I thought McCarmer played really, really well. Brilliant to see a Delican on the ball as Shadipo get a game as well. Brilliant to see Jack Vale, make himself heard. And this is the thing I like about Jack Vale. At times Jack Vale has been like, he gets into very good spaces and then he gets like isolated, and then when the ball gets crossed into the box, then there's no one to put a head on it. There's no one to put a foot in it and say, boom, bang it in the goal. But I thought Vale, to score his first goal last night, would do him a lot of confidence going into Port Vale, and it's going to be very interesting to see who plays up front. I would still carry on playing the Delicate, but for me, I'd play Jack Vale, because Jack Vale needs that service. Obviously, Tyler Walker is still on the grass. I mean, obviously, they're finding the right time to make sure to see when they can unleash Tyler Walker. They don't want to rush him too quick and then he gets another injury again. So I can understand how Tom Shaw's doing it. But I thought he got his spot on last night, and he played his part really, really well. But the fact of the matter is, he's got like 3 wins under his belt this season. He's got 1 loss behind him, and then of course 2 draws. You can't take nothing away from that. But it'll be also nice for him to sign off his name in style as interim manager. And obviously, it looks like the way things are going at the moment with the managerial role, it looks like it's going to go into next week after the Port Vale game. So it's not very surprising. But last night was brilliant. I thought it gave the young stars like McCarmer a run. And, I thought McCann was going to play, but obviously he had a game to play with Peterborough Sports Football Club a lot, and then Jay Ben as well. I thought Jay Ben was going to play, but it's understandable. It's understandable, realistically, really, to be honest. But I thought the way that we went about our game last night was brilliant. I thought we just played absolutely well, last night, and deserved the win last night. Can we bring this confidence into Port Vale on Saturday? Yes, I believe we can. If we can carry on playing the way we're playing, like we did, obviously, only one thing I will like give a criticism to the team: when you create your chances, take them. Because if you don't take them, oppositional teams are going to punish us. And we have been victim to that. And all the things that has been improved on in training by Tom Shaw, carried that on, carried that momentum, carried that positivity of energy going in, and enthusiasm in, and optimism into training, and bring it into Saturday, because we need it against Port Vale. We need it against Port Vale. We need the win. We need this win, I beg, because we can't afford to lose another game. We've lost 5 games this season. I mean, we've drawn 5 this season, and we've won 6 this season. So right now, we need to go into this game, into Saturday's game, with full of confidence. Not too much confidence, but confidence knowing that we can take the game to Port Vale, hurt them on the counter attack, make them work, and just enjoy the moment of playing against a lower league side, lower teams, and really improve our game. Because I know the players can do it. But last night was fantastic, and whoever we get in the draw, in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy draw, us Lincoln City are going to be ready. We're going to be ready for that game. We're going to be ready for whoever the opponent is, because we're going to go further in this tournament. We're going to go all the way to Wembley, and we're going to go on and win it. I believe it, and I'm sure you guys too. Thank you so much for watching the Imps View podcast show. Love to hear your thoughts and your reviews and your opinions on last night's game. Who stood out for you? Who played well for you? But Dylan Duffy needs to start on Saturday against Port Vale. Thank you so much for watching the Imps View podcast show. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Be nice. All the best.